April, yes.
I knew it. They're saving Doom for last. I fucking knew it.
South of
You're
Midnight
doomed.
is coming out in April. I am hype as hell for that, dude. I'm probably gonna binge that like that whole weekend.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sandfall Interactive and welcome to our nano.
Comes out on a Tuesday. I'm gonna just have to be playing that all week.
I mean, most games come out on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
France,
It's usually
working
Tuesdays
on
or
our first
Thursdays,
game,
depending.
Clair Obscur, Expedition 33.
But yeah, I'll be playing that all that week.
It's a
Oh,
turn-based
this
RPG
fancy
set in
ass
the fantasy
RPG.
version of
Right,
late
right,
19th
right. That's what
century
this
Belle
is.
Epoque France.
Here we are.
I definitely
Our
was
grand
forgetting what this
adventure
game
in game
was.
development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create
This is another
something
one of
like the
those
JRPGs with
RPGs where that
turn-based
UI
combat I
is
grew up with and
insane.
loved, but that
Right?
fully leverage the latest tech.
I could
refresh
see
genre,
the
new features,
Metaphor
and took
Fantasio
place in a
fans
compelling
playing
world.
this.
I knew I needed help
But
to
the
realize my
battle
dream.
system looks
First,
sick.
I turned to a programmer I knew would get it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system.
Wait, it's our
Things
action
really clicked
commands?
when we tested the first version of those features.
Ooh,
We
you have my
felt we had
attention.
something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and
I
I
like
went back and
engaging
forth
battle
and iterated
systems
on
like
game
that.
elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both
They're going ham
passionate
with
gamers,
these like
and when
close-up
we described
shots.
The project, I
They do
They
it
really
good
have
with
the
been.
these.
following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision. And we had that, defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classic
This
thriller,
UI is fucking top notch.
and a world that is
Man,
completely
My God
seems
damn.
familiar.
and immersive.
This,
We
like, I
founded
mean,
Sandfall
this the
Interactive on
visuals
these
crazy.
I'm being a
group of
shit,
friends
dude.
with
I
a
mean, I'm
shared
also like
vision
just like in the
and the drive to
environments
make
and everything are
something
crazy.
great.
Oh, it is.
This too is your legacy.
Core to every great RPG is a compelling story.
But also, you know, these motherfuckers
And
played
Guillaume and I
Metaphor and they were like,
spent
take
4
notes, take
years
notes.
intensively developing and refining ours.
They played Metaphor.
That
They
started
played
For
several
all the
Atlas
all
games.
Persona games.
67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger.
That's such a
Expeditions that
unique
have to kill the
idea.
paintress, determined
No
to
one over the
fight
age of
until their final
33
breath,
exists.
but none
That's
have ever
crazy.
returned. Our story follows.
I mean, honestly, in this day and age, I
Expedition
wouldn't mind
33.
that, but you know. We could use something like that right about now.
Expeditioners.
We are a little close there, buddy.
Hey, man. It's for the cause.
Guillaume
Your
and I
point
knew
being?
early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil.
Give me a few more years, more than just three to the age of 33.
Arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
I'm sorry about Aria.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature,
Yeah, this seems
with
like an
adult
interesting story,
characters
actually.
who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, how does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes. Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustav, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's
Jesus.
very old and
Ooh,
has seen
the
many
music's good.
expeditions come and go. He is a Jet Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You
Forgive me, guys. One
many
sec.
other Jet Trolls across the game. And of course, there is Esquier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Esquier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world.
Just
Oh
what
wow.
the hell?
This thing's just a goof. I love it.
Unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition. and
Interesting
each them
band
has
of
their own story arc
characters.
and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction,
Yeah, it's just action commands.
which gives combat greater intensity and dynamics.
Either that or it's just quick
During
time.
enemy
It's
turns, you can negate
QTEs.
all damage by dodging or firing at the right time.
No, yeah, it's action commands.
But
Yeah,
balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get
This
right.
looks like this
During
won't be
the
done
initial
in some.
playtest,
I'd
turn-based
have
players
to guess
often
maybe
found the real-time
July,
elements too hard.
maybe August.
Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize
No, this
your
looks
character.
almost done actually. This might be June.
We
June,
spend
July.
a lot of time designing
Maybe
characters,
it could even be.
mechanics,
Honestly, it could
and
be
players'
like
skill trees.
something that's almost
Our
done
philosophy is making
by the
every type
end of the
playstyle
first quarter.
playable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game. Each character has a
Thinking
unique
like they
mechanic.
do South of
Nice
Midnight
switches
April. This
between
comes out
stances
June.
which can alternately
Doom probably
boost
comes out
defense or power.
maybe
I
August.
personally like to make Mal the protector of the group, but I'm pretty
August or
much the only one
September.
at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustav's complementary skills,
Man, all these
This
particle
is a
effects
parry
are gonna
or a
fuck
counter
someone's
in this
computer
game.
up.
which in our game are called Lumina.
I mean, all those particle effects.
Every character has more than
Like,
20
good thing I have a
skills in
freaking
a skill
Xbox
tree
X
and
proper.
hundreds of
Like, I
passive
would not run
effects.
this on my
They
computer.
can gain through Lumina and weapons.
Well, I probably could.
So
but
there are a ton of builds and playstyle
I
tools.
know Matt's gonna have a strong.
Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design.
Also, they're
that you
striking
probably
huge
never
numbers. The
even
health on these
imagined.
enemies is gonna be ridiculous.
You know those numbers make the dopamine go up.
Mm-hmm.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique.
Well, Mark, fine. You don't have to play it since you're a French
The
hater.
level has its own color and texture identity. For example,
Gonna
the
hit you with a
Justice
baguette.
Village is an early area
I'm
of the
Haitian,
game where
bitch.
players can
Don't
enjoy
disrespect me.
We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are
It's
unsafe,
such a
built
mix
without
of
much
like
thought.
vibes.
It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Jestrels are like. The Jestral village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth,
The more I
and
look at this
sentinels.
game, the more I
designed
actually
it
do
as a
want to play
vibrant
it now.
place, like an old graveyard of Jestrels.
It's got my
Forgotten
attention.
Wooden toys in a box.
It looked kind of
with
basic
two
up
main
front, but
colors,
now it's starting to
red
look
and
more
white.
interesting.
I wanted to make it
Now
feel
that you're seeing the
cozy
layers behind
and
it.
danger,
Yeah.
with traps and labyrinths in case enemies
And like
get
the
in.
art direction is really cool.
Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely.
Same.
For Escape, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map.
Oh, one of those.
Oh, that's dope.
Artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around.
Here we go.
We're super
Meaning
so
that
unserious.
as there's a lot of side paths.
So
and
this
the entire
this means this is gonna be
game
like a
consists of
100+ hour
pieces of the
game.
Could be
you
a
will
big
have
ass
to
game.
explore. Good luck.
Big fucking game.
No, here comes the problem of like, okay, is travel gonna be boring after a while?
Past 4 years.
We're gonna have a fast
That's
travel
why
system.
We're delighted
We
to
saw the fast travel
Expedition
system.
33 launches on April 24.
Faster travel
It comes
system.
out
Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with
It comes out
Xbox
like
Game
3
Pass.
weeks
You
after.
can already wish
South
the
of
game
Midnight.
and follow us for more info.
We
Damn,
are
that's
super excited
crazy.
to invite you into the world of Expedition 33.
Whoa,
We are a
didn't
small,
expect that.
passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait
Thought
for
they were
you to
gonna
discover
space them
our
out a little
story,
bit more than
our
that.
world,
No,
and take on the
game companies like shooting themselves in the foot.
On behalf of everyone at Sandfall, thank you for joining us.
I mean,
Tomorrow comes.
Demain
okay, so if we're
viendra.
doing April,
Tomorrow
that
comes.
means
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Doom might come out in fucking May.